The individuals you're about to hear from stated the deportation process was inhumane, the food was no good, and the treatment was horrible. They even said the American people are blaming the migrants for their problems. So how dare you, Americans? How ridiculous. Well, I'll tell you what is inhumane. You guys crossing the border illegally and then abusing the system based on a lie. At least have the decency not to abuse the American taxpayers. So get out and stay out. And he says it was horrible. They were laughing and saying, you will all be deported because Daddy Trump is in the house. And they were taking things away from people, he's saying. And there was a lady who had heart issues. And she was not supposed to be flying, he says, but they still took her anyway. And she had a scene, and that's why we stopped in Houston, so that she could be, so that they could check on her, so that the medical staff could look into her situation. But he says, honestly, this is just a strategy. The Americans are blaming the ones who cannot defend themselves. They're blaming us, the migrants. But they didn't give us any rights. They forced us to sign documents. And yes, the treatment was completely inhumane. So this Colombian migrant is saying that they only allowed him to speak to his family one time. And that was about it. And then this other one says that he didn't like the treatment in the US. The food was horrible. The facility was terrible. They don't understand that if you cross the border illegally, you are committing a federal crime. It's like you can say it 100 times. They don't want to hear it.